In a fiery statement today, African National Congress, ANC, Secretary-General Fikile Mbalula addressed mounting concerns over Johannesburg's ongoing challenges, asserting unequivocally that the ANC cannot be held accountable for the city's problems. Speaking at a press briefing in Pretoria, Mbalula painted a stark picture of Johannesburg under the Democratic Alliance, DA, arguing that the ruling party in the city has consistently mismanaged resources and left residents to bear the brunt of their failures. "We need to be very clear," Mbalula began, his voice firm, resonating with a mix of indignation and urgency. "The ANC is not responsible for the current state of Johannesburg. The people of this great city must understand who has been running this city down for years, and that is not us."
It is with profound sadness
It is the
that the ANC conveys its heartfelt condolences.
From failing infrastructure to rising crime rates, insisting that these problems are direct results of the DA's governance in the city. He highlighted the persistent water shortages in some areas, the crumbling roads, and the irregular waste collection services that residents have endured for years. "These are not accidents," he argued. "These are the consequences of a party that promises the world during elections but delivers chaos and neglect once in power." According to Mbalula, Johannesburg's financial management under the DA has been particularly alarming. He referenced reports of escalating municipal debt and questionable procurement practices, arguing that funds meant to improve basic services are being mismanaged. "We have watched as the DA squanders public resources while blaming everyone else for their incompetence," he said. "The ANC cannot and should not be scapegoated for mistakes we did not make." He also addressed criticisms directed at the ANC nationally for failing to intervene more decisively in the city. Mbalula insisted that while the ANC provides oversight where possible, it cannot single-handedly fix problems in areas governed by another party. "Governance requires responsibility, accountability, and integrity," he said. "It is not enough to shout or blame the ANC from a podium if your own administration is failing. The people of Johannesburg deserve honesty, not excuses." Mbalula's statement comes amid rising tensions in Gauteng, where citizens have expressed growing frustration over persistent electricity outages, unsafe streets, and poorly maintained public spaces. Residents have often directed their anger toward the ANC, citing the party's historical dominance in South African politics. However, Mbalula pushed back against this narrative, emphasizing that the ANC has worked tirelessly at both provincial and national levels to support municipalities, even in cities controlled by opposition parties. He further warned the DA against what he called a culture of deflection, accusing them of politicizing everyday hardships for electoral gain. "The DA cannot continue to hide behind slogans and spin while the city crumbles around its citizens," Mbalula said, his tone growing more pointed. "It is time for the people of Johannesburg to demand accountability from those who actually hold the levers of power in their municipality." Ending his address, Mbalula appealed directly to Johannesburg residents, urging them to differentiate between rhetoric and reality. "We hear the cries, the complaints, and the frustration," he acknowledged. "But blaming the ANC for what the DA has done is not justice, it is misdirection. The truth is plain, the DA is running this city down, and it is time they take responsibility for their failures." Political analysts suggest that Mbalula's remarks are part of a broader strategy to shift public perception ahead of upcoming local government elections, reinforcing the ANC's position as a party capable of governance while casting the DA as the party of neglect. Whether Johannesburg residents will accept this framing remains to be seen, but one thing is clear, the debate over accountability in South Africa's largest city is far from over.